Welcome to a podcast filled with inspiration and education, an empowerment podcast to make you more self-sufficient. Welcome to From the Hood to the Woods podcast. Your hosts, Robbie and Tay, are here to entertain with great singing and acting, as well as educate on everything you need to live a life filled with purpose. From the Hood to the Woods podcast, going live in 3, 2. So we wanted to cover this news story that's been going viral recently. A lot of people have been talking about it. And it's the City Bike Karen.
City
Bike Karen. Have y'all heard about this story?
City Bike. I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, so... And for those who don't know, a Karen is a white woman who is filled with white privilege and has an issue with whatever you're doing, and she's just like going crazy. Right. So that's like the basic definition of a Karen. In this story, there's a woman, they say her name is City Bike Karen, but her real name is Sarah Comries. She was trying...
Before you go there, in the news story, the story that they have on mainstream media.
Okay,
the
story
that
they're
like putting
that.
out
right,
there.
Let's do that first.
Right.
Well, this story was first put out as you can see, the City Bike Karen. It's already like a derogatory term for her. Yep. They were saying that the City Bike Karen was weaponizing her tears, that she was yelling out, "Help me," and things like that, and she didn't really need help. She was pregnant, and they were saying that she was using her privilege.
Can you see that? Oh, I just dropped them. Yep, right here.
Oh my God.
She using her privilege. Go ahead and talk.
They were saying that she was using her privilege, y'all.
That's a yellow fly. I just killed him. He was on me and I killed him.
I don't even think they can see it.
Oh, they can see him. They can see him.
Oh my goodness, don't touch me. But anyway, they were saying she was weaponizing her tears. Everybody was getting on her social media. Oh, another racist white woman, y'all. Gotta do something about this, stuff like that. And everybody was just upset. Of course, everybody was sharing the story, talking about how bad it looked and all of this stuff.
Because she was going in, y'all. At first, she was just like, "It's not my bike. It's my bike," Then when people started coming around, she was like... So...
And she was pregnant, too. And let me just say, y'all.
She say she was
as
pregnant.
A woman... Well, I don't know.
She
as a woman...
She was pregnant.
As a woman who has had children.
Allegedly. She's pregnant.
You can get real emotional when you're pregnant, boy. You can go from happy to crying, mad, happy again, all in 10 minutes.
Yeah. And man had the world going in on her.
Yeah, so...
Like always.
Yeah, later they found out that it really was her bike.
Yep, she reserved it.
Yeah, they were saying that it really was her city bike and that she wasn't being a Karen.
It was just some young dudes being a butthole, or it could have just been a real misunderstanding.
Yeah.
And because of how much tension is in everything and how much everyone's privilege is being shifted around or whatever you want to call it, everything is being taken to heart. Everything's being taken the wrong way. It could have simply been he was on the bike about to get on. That's my bike. And, oh, no, it ain't. You ain't finna tell me because I'm on here in black that I can't ride the bike. You know what I'm saying? Fight the power. Whatever they got going on. You know what I mean?
I also want to bring up that they were in a group. Those guys were in a group.
Yeah.
And one thing I could say, when people are in a group, stuff could get crazy fast, especially when the majority have a certain mindset. And I think we talked about that lightly when we were talking about the 15-minute cities. We had talked about it. Stuff could get out of hand really quick.
Real quick.
Yeah.
And it depends on, like she said, the mindset of the people. I agree.
Now, we're talking about this because it's not people started doing this out of nowhere, no. This all came from a lot of white women who have been telling these stories, basically lies, and just doing the most and calling the police, because anybody remember Barbecue Becky?
Yep.
Barbecue Becky a few years ago, she called the police.
She thought that was the
trend. Like
she is the original.
She is the original Karen. Before they even start calling
y'all
people
riding
Karen.
Her wave. Y'all wrong for that.
So Barbecue Becky, she called the police on 2 black men who were in a public park cooking on a grill.
And you weren't supposed to be cooking.
And you're not supposed to be cooking on a grill at the park, even though nobody was waiting on these grills or anything like that. And actually, when the police showed up to the scene to take her, story or what was going on.
What did they say?
They actually gave her a code. It's called the 5150. So if y'all ever hear this,
and that ain't that alcohol. That ain't no 5150. That ain't what y'all think it is. Nope.
It's an involuntary psychiatric hold.
Ain't none of y'all drinking on that.
Yeah, so the police actually thought she was crazy.
Yeah.
When she was calling, I guess the way that she was portraying the story, maybe she was seeming like she was just so frantic over barbecuing, y'all. Like that's not even that serious.
And they actually gave her an evaluation right there on the site.
Yeah, they gave her an evaluation.
And they was just like, no, she's not crazy. She's just crazy. She's not crazy. She's just crazy.
Right.
Yeah. And what they went to the guys, told them, hey, what the violations and the fines would be, and they just said, thank you for your time. Sorry for whatever we did to interrupt the whole atmosphere, and went on about their way.
Yeah, they packed up their stuff. They just left, and it is what it is. Like, why would you want to eat after somebody harassed you for 20 minutes?
Yeah.
About cooking? Like, I'm about to go eat somewhere else. Like, who wants to be here? If you don't want me to be here, I'm one of those people. If somebody does not want me somewhere, I don't want to be there. Like, I don't feel like I need to make more money and dress up a certain way so I could be around these people who don't want to be with me. And then people wonder why they wind up missing, or why their food get tainted, or something crazy. Like, leave them people alone. If they filled with hate, leave them alone. Y'all don't have to be with them. And that's part of the
I want to eat here. I want to come here. I want to go here too. For what? To be mad?
Mm-hmm. And it's more about the privilege, I believe. Just feeling like, oh, I ate here, or oh, I can live here. Oh, look at my neighbors, stuff like that.
And then talk about how your neighbors treat you all day.
Yeah, complaining because they keep calling the HOA people on you.